Now, details released about the first trooping of the colour parade for King Charles, due to take place next June. The Sovereign, we're told, receiving the birthday salute on horseback, as well as member of the royal family, with new roles ahead of that event. The Queen Consort to step into Prince Andrew's post as Colonel of the Grenadier Guards. Prince William taking over from the King as Colonel of the Welsh Guards. And we've got more now with Cameron Walker, our royal correspondent, because we've also got the Princess of Wales taking on a military role.
Yes, we do. It's a royal reshuffle. It's the first military appointment for the Princess of Wales and indeed the Queen Consort, actually. So the Queen Consort is becoming Colonel of the Grenadier Guards, a role previously held by Prince Andrew until he was stripped of that role back in January following his out-of-court settlement with Virginia Giuffre in that civil sexual assault case, which he denies. The Princess of Wales is becoming Colonel of the Irish Guards, which was previously held by her husband, Prince William.
Yep.
But Prince William is now Prince of Wales.
Right.
So guess what? He's getting Colonel of the Welsh Guards.
So not changing of the guard, but changing of the guards. I suspect we won't see the Queen Consort and the Princess of Wales on horseback, but we are told that the traditions, the pomp and circumstances, we described it, of the trooping the colour will continue. Because we do remember that Prince Charles, as he was, had to give up polo because of problems with his back when he was on horseback.
He did, but if you remember back to the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, he was on horseback then because the Queen, the late Queen, due to those mobility issues he had, did not take the salute on the Horse Guards parade. Prince Charles, then Prince Charles, took the salute on her behalf, and he was on horseback then, and we are very much expecting him, the first time as king, going to be on horseback, taking the salute as Colonel-in-Chief of the Household Division. Prince William is also expected to be in uniform and on horseback, but, as you quite rightly pointed out, the Princess of Wales and the Queen Consort will not be wearing uniform. They're not expected to appear on horseback. They'll be in carriages, and they'll appear on the balcony with working members of the royal family to watch that world-famous RAF fly past as well, following the procession.
So the tradition continues. Any indication then what happens about the coronation? That will these military positions and the uniforms be adopted for that as well?
So the coronation's very much in the planning, and the government, at least, wants it to be a spectacle of British pomp and circumstance, as we believe the royal household does as well. There's a bit of a question mark over how modern the ceremony is going to be. It's understood that they want to maintain the pomp and ceremony, the crowning and all of that.
Yeah, but we will have this sort of phrase, slimmed-down monarchy. Where does the line get drawn?
Exactly. So King Charles, as we understand, is very much aware of the cost of living crisis going on in this country, so he doesn't want to be too elaborate. It's also going to be a lot shorter, we believe, than Queen Elizabeth II's coronation back in 1953. That was about 3 hours long, so it's not going to be as long as that. The bits which are taken out will be the parts which are seen as outdated. So the core elements, the crowning, the orb, sceptre, and all of that will very much...
Some wonderful archive there of a very young Charles taking the salute. This is obviously the late Queen, Her Majesty, had an earlier trooping the colour, and a very accomplished horsewoman, of course. The other aspect, of course, that we're waiting for is the speech, the King's speech, as it is now. It's still odd saying that, isn't it, on Christmas Day? And we do know that was recorded before a certain series of docu-series, as they call it, on Netflix.
Yes, well, about halfway through. It's understood it was recorded last week. Buckingham Palace are being very tight-lipped as to exactly what is in the speech, but it was recorded, as we understand it, before the final 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary series. So clearly, when King Charles read the speech, he didn't know what was in that.
And no trailers for that?
No trailers for that, no.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed, Cameron.